While we had some great vacations this summer, it is definitely good to be back home. I missed my bed, I missed my house, I missed the kitties, and I missed being in a routine. I missed doing some videos because I only pre-recorded so many before we left. So I'm back, I'm excited to be here, and I wanted to fill you in. So in my last video, I showed you my travel makeup kit and what I took, and I took that same travel kit without updating it to both of our warm weather, lots of water, heat and sun and all of things vacations. So we did an extended family vacation in Montana with all my nieces and nephews and lots of family. So that was a wonderful time near Flathead Lake. We had a wonderful vacation. We came home and then we turned around and left again for Hawaii with just the four of us, my husband and my two kids and myself. So we headed off to the big island of Hawaii. Well, while we were there, unfortunately, is also when the devastating wildfires hit Maui. So fortunately for us, there were some fires on the big island, but we were not affected. However, it was certainly so devastating to see the news, to see the reports of everything that was happening. And also, we have traveled to Maui before as a family, and we absolutely have loved it there. Lahaina is such an amazing town. And so it was so sad to see the tragedy that hit while we were there. And my heart does go out to everyone affected by that. In today's video, I'm going to share just a few products that I picked up while we were on vacation in Hawaii, and I did some shopping. But when I looked at the brand, it's called Ua Body, and they on their website are right now donating proceeds from their products to help victims of the wildfires in Maui and help Maui Ohana. And the goal is to help bring more resources to the island of Maui and those that have been affected. I will link below the website for the products that I'm showing you so that if you are interested, you can purchase some products to support the wildfires. I will also link some other resources such as the food bank that you can make donations to. Of course, there's no affiliation and no sponsorship with any of this, but please feel free to use those links to help out those that have been affected and to help out our friends in Maui. So with that being said, I'm going to jump into the video and show you some of the things I loved. Well, first off, let me tell you that while I was on vacation with my family and we did some shopping, I had my husband and 10-year-old daughter and 7-year-old son in tow. So while I did some looking around the shops, I also was with people that do not have quite the same patience for shopping as I do. So I got to look at some things, but not everything. Well, as luck would have it, one night we went to a restaurant and it was, I think a 30-minute wait. And it was kind of a standalone restaurant. It was next to some other businesses, but no other shops except one. So there was one shop, and while we waited, we had nowhere else to go. So my family walked into the store with me and shopped with me for a while. So I had a lot of time to look around and test out some products, and all these products had testers, so I was able to try them out as well. So while I was shopping, I found a brand called Ua Body, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but it means rain in Hawaiian. And so this was a brand that was created in Hawaii, and it says, Ua Body is the continuation of natural skincare our family formulated 30 years ago on the island of Hawaii. Meaning rain in Hawaiian, Ua speaks to the nurturing and healing effect of nature. We honor our legacy by providing products with plant-based, additive-free formulas consisting of natural and native ingredients to replenish, hydrate, and protect the skin. So I was able to find the easily mentioned cruelty-free, vegan, and sustainable. all of my favorite things in the brand. So I decided to pick up a few products, and let me tell you, I am so happy I did. I love them so far. So this first one I have is just a body lotion, and it is, I don't want to say these names wrong, but I don't want to not pronounce them. So this is Lilikoi, and that is actually the Hawaiian word for passion fruit. So this is a passion fruit and a coconut body lotion, and when I tell you, the scent of this is just heavenly. It is so amazing, and it's a light scent. It's not strong and overwhelming, but it smells so great. It is nice and hydrating, and I've used it as kind of a hand lotion. I've used it all over my entire body, and it's a nice glass bottle, beautiful kind of minimalistic modern packaging. And when you go on the website, which I will link below, they don't just sell the glass bottles. They actually sell refill bags that come with about 2 times the size of the product. So you just purchase the refill and squeeze it out back into this bottle, so that you don't have to keep repurchasing the glass bottles, even though they're at least glass. But you can just buy the refill and get two uses that will fill this out of the refill, which is wonderful. And it does have kind of a feeling of, I would say, a spa-like feeling, that you would find something like this in a spa, especially in Hawaii. And it's got the sweet almond oil, mango seed, aloe extract, the kukui seed oil, which is, if you've seen the kind of nutshell lays, those are the kukui nuts. It's just got lots of nice, good for you, natural ingredients that I really love. And so it's not a super thick consistency, but it's also not thin. So it's kind of just middle of the road consistency, you see. But you can see here, it's not runny. It's nice and solid, but not too thick. So it does absorb very nicely. That's the word I was looking for. Absorb very nicely into the skin, and it absorbs quickly, that it doesn't leave you feeling greasy or lotiony. And like I said, the scent is not too strong, but it just smells like being in Hawaii, and it takes me back, and I love it, and I just want to use it every day, all day, every day now. So that is the Ua Body Lotion. I also picked up this Naiu roller perfume oil in coconut. So this is a oil perfume, and it comes in, again, this nice packaging, and it's got their packaging is really neat how they have it labeled. So you can see it says lotion, cream, oil, perfume, or mist, and so those are the different products that they sell, and then this one's labeled as the perfume. So you just pull off this little packaging, and inside, again, you have the nice glass bottle. And this is, again, the scent is coconut on this one. Perfume oil. I also tried the scent sugarcane, which I also loved. It was a little bit lighter scent, so I did go with the coconut, and my husband loved the smell of the coconut, so that was the other reason I opted for that. But the sugarcane was another one that was beautiful, but they have lots of scents to choose from, and I think they were all really nice. So it's just got the nice metal roller ball that you can just apply, and this is another light, not overwhelming scent, but it just smells so good. And it actually, because this is also the passion fruit with coconut scent, these two pair really nicely together. You don't have any competing scents. So I have been wearing this lotion with the rollerball perfume in the coconut, and it's a really nice glass packaging that it's heavy, it feels substantial. And again, I think their packaging is just really minimalistic and beautiful with a Hawaiian flair. And the final product I picked up, well, it's actually a three set. So I got this body mist set, which is the Hawaiian flower. So these are all Hawaiian flower scented, and it is a body mist, but it also says that you can use this as a room mist. Again, it's a lighter scent. It's not too overwhelming, and I did find that it works very well for like linens and also body, because it has like witch hazel and things in it, so it makes a great linen spray, so you could do your sheets or your towels. And all of these are very nice scents, but they also, the other scents I've showed you, you could get them in the mist as well. So I just wanted to go for some variety. And of course the flowers are very much remind you of being back in Hawaii, back on the Big Island. So it's nice to have some of those and spray them, and you kind of can give yourself a spa feeling in your room or your bathroom, and transport yourself back to Hawaii. So we have, these all have the Hawaiian names on them as well, but I will go with the English pronunciation because I can maybe say those properly. So we have the jasmine, we have the tuberose, and we have gardenia. And so these are all 1 ounce bottles, so you could even take these as travel. They're all nice, of these kind of dark brown amberish glass bottles, so they're nice sizes. The mist on them is very nice. This is the gardenia. Just that one spritz is enough for your whole body, for your sheets, for your towels. That's all you need, is just that one spray. So it's not overwhelmingly strong, but it has a nice scent that does linger. But again, not overwhelming. So those are all beautiful. I have absolutely loved those. Again, I will post the website. You can check that out. At the time of recording, they were still doing Uabadi was still doing a generous donation of proceeds to help those affected by the fires in Maui. So do feel free to check that out. Again, cruelty-free, vegan, sustainable, all our favorite things here at Unfiltered Makeup. I have a couple more things that I'll show you before I end the video. I know that was just a few nice things, but it was a pleasure to find those, shop for those, and it's pretty fun to get to buy them from a business on the Big Island that was created on the Big Island. About the only other body product that I purchased, I didn't even purchase any cosmetics. I wasn't wearing a lot of makeup on the trip. I wore some of what I brought, especially when we would go out to dinner, but most days it was just sunscreen, sunscreen, sunscreen. So I didn't wear a lot of product. I have it on again today, but if you saw in my travel makeup video and even the video before that, I was testing some new eyebrow products. So I have the Florence by Mills eyebrow pencil. I decided I really have been enjoying that, and I did use that throughout my trip, both trips to Montana and to Hawaii, and I even wore it. I wore it for professional photos. I wore it in the water, and it didn't last perfectly, but wow, it lasted really well. It held up very well to even being in water activities too. So I have really been enjoying that, and I like that, and it has become my go-to everyday brow product. What I was saying though was the only other body beauty cosmetic item that I bought was this bar of soap, and I haven't even gotten to try it yet. I haven't had the chance, but this is from the brand Filthy Farm Girl, and I chose the Hawaiian vanilla because vanilla is like one of my favorite scents, and I love vanilla soap. I am a hobby soap maker in my spare time, and I love adding vanilla to soap. I think it is so nice doing the cold process soaps. And so I just picked up this flavor. They had a lot of fun different names. Some of them are not very appropriate for children, I'll say. I won't say them on here, but there was fun. The branding, I really liked the images they used, kind of like they have like a pin-uppy throwback retro feel on all of their soap labels and things like that. So I'll link that website. You can find them. It is also a made in Hawaii product. And I can't say yet how the soap has worked, but I definitely just wanted to pick it up and support the brand. It was cute. Now, it wasn't specifically labeled even on the website as vegan. When I checked out the ingredients, I didn't see anything that I don't see anything immediately that are non-vegan, but I'm not sure. So I do have to say I'm not positive that this is a vegan soap, but I think it is. All right, so that was pretty much what I bought that I wanted to show you, but I did want to update you on a few other things while we're here. Before we went to Hawaii, I decided to, well, actually earlier in the summer, I've decided to try a cruelty-free and vegan nail polish brand that I had heard about. I haven't tried before, and I ordered several bottles to give a try. So throughout the summer, my daughter and I have kind of been playing around and trying out some of the products from the brand Orle. So we tried them, we liked them, we found which ones worked best. I think we ordered a few different formulations, and even just like sometimes color to color, products perform differently. So we found, my daughter and I found the one that we like the best, and all the products from Orle are cruelty-free and vegan. And I found the perfect trio of, I painted my own nails before we left for Hawaii, and we were there for about 9 days. And when I got home, my nails were a little bit chipped, barely chipped, which is pretty amazing for an at-home manicure. So it lasted so well. And I even think, even in the, in the salt water and in the sand and all those things, it lasted really well. The thing that started to do it in was actually being in the hot tub. So soaking your hands in warm water, of course, started to chip off the nail polish. But even it was like a saltwater pool that we were in, or in the ocean, it lasted really well. So the base coat that I started with it's just called a Bonder, and it is a rubberized base coat. So it's kind of it's showing up very orange, but it is an orange color. It's just like a translucent orange. When you paint it on, you can't tell, it just looks clear. So I started with that rubberized base coat and added this is the shade Morning Mantra, and this is the Breathable one-step manicure. So you're supposed to be able to use this one without like a base and top coat, because it's a one-step. But I really wanted it to last because I knew we were going to be in the water. So I did the rubberized base coat, and then I did the all-in-one on top of the base coat. And then I topped it off with the Won't Chip. So this is just a clear top coat, but it really did those combination, the Bonder, the Breathable, and the Won't Chip. Wow, that really worked. So I wanted to just recommend that if you're someone that does your own manicures, at-home manicures, and you want it to last, because maybe if you like to change your nails frequently, all the more power to you. But I like to do my own nails, but I hate having to remove it. Or I'm also, if it starts to chip, I pick at it. I'm really bad about that. And so as soon as it starts to chip, I'll pick it off and start ruining it. And I do that even if I get them done professionally, even if I get gel. If my gel starts to lift, I'll pick it up. And I got gel several months ago with a friend, and we went and got manicures, and I got gel and they didn't. And I was reminded how much gel is strong and lasts, but once you take it off, my nails were just terrible growing back for a while. So I'm trying to not do gel anymore for a while, because it just takes my nails a long time to recover. And everyone might not have the same experience, but for me, that is my experience. And after I took off the Orle with just regular nail polish remover, my nails are still in good shape. It helped them kind of, stay a little bit longer and not break. So I'm super impressed. We did get some other colors. My daughter and I picked out some other colors, and in that there were some other formulas that weren't the one step, and they lasted, but I don't think it lasted as long, but it could have been a combination of many things as well. I did use the other one, the non one step formula, on my toes, and that lasted for a very long time. So I really have been enjoying that, and I do recommend it. And I will be using and buying more. And finally, before we go, I was just going to show you a couple empties from my trip. And these are not makeup items. Again, these are cosmetic body products. But I used up my sample. It was a mini, not a sample. A mini size of my Native deodorant. And this was in the scent Rosé. And I bought this last year, I believe, over the summer, and it was a fun scent for the summer, not something I necessarily wear every day. It's not too strong, but you might not want to smell alcohol scented every day. So anyway, these are cruelty-free and vegan deodorants that last really well and work. I've tried a lot of deodorants that are aluminum free as well, and going to the gym and things like that they just don't always hold up for me. So I have switched over to using Native, and I have other products. I have an unscented one, and I love the coconut vanilla. I have one right now that's cupcake scented. I wouldn't repurchase this. It's okay to use, but I wouldn't purchase that one again. But Native has a lot of options you can choose from, and they also have choices that are, if you are baking soda free, you can choose the sensitive type. If you like baking soda, you can get the regular one. I've tried basically all of the different combinations that you can get, and I have liked them both. And I personally don't feel like the baking soda works any better at reducing odor and things like that. So I think that if baking soda bothers your skin, then go ahead and stick with the sensitive one. It doesn't work less by any means, for me at least. And the other thing I love is that Native does offer some plastic-free versions of their deodorant, so you can get them in the cardboard packaging. So we do have a sample size of the coconut vanilla, not a sample size, a mini size of the coconut vanilla in the plastic-free version, which is the cardboard. My daughter did steal that one from me, so I don't have it anymore, but I like it. That's something I would repurchase. You can get that in the full size in the cardboard packaging as well. You can't get all of the scents in the cardboard packaging. You can find them at Target, Rite Aid, kind of all of those drugstores. And you can also order them from the website, which is what I did to get the most variety and have all of the options. But they're constantly adding in seasonal and additional scents and fun things like that. So if you just want to have a little fun with your deodorant, because we wear it every day, and sometimes it's fun to just have a little variety in our lives and something simple. So if you are looking for a vegan aluminum-free deodorant that works at the gym, then I do recommend checking out Native. The other empty that I have are the Orbe Gold Lust shampoo and conditioner, and these are the travel sizes that I got that came with a full set. And I have been using the full set and the travel size on and off for the past year and a half or so. And I love how this shampoo works, and I get frizzy hair. My hair is like not straight but not curly. It's kind of like a wavy in between, and it doesn't like to cooperate with anything. But with this shampoo, my hair is just a lot better after I use it. It's a lot less frizzy, and it's a lot more manageable, and I can work better on getting it kind of smoother and sleeker. If I was opting to have my hair go a little curlier, I wouldn't actually probably use this, because I do think a curly hair uses a different shampoo. So if I'm opting to style my hair with more of a natural curl, this isn't what I'd use, because I think this one makes it really sleek and shiny, and the smell is delicious. And my husband always tells me I smell good when he smells this shampoo on me, and he doesn't quite know what it is, but he'll be like, you smell good. So that's a nice little perk of it too. These are cruelty-free and vegan as well. And the conditioner is nice as well. I think they're a great combo. I really only use them together, so I can't say separately how they perform, but together they're a great team. It is kind of a spendier brand too, which is another reason I have used it on and off, because it is kind of an expensive shampoo, but it does perform really well, and I like it a lot. And it's an item that will come up in the Nordstrom anniversary sale. So I did pick up this year another full size and sample size or trial size for travel. So I already have more waiting to go. So that's definitely a repurchase, just like the Native was as well. And finally, this isn't actually quite empty yet, but I did want to update you. In my travel makeup bag video, I told you I was bringing 2 travel size, sample size mascaras with me, because I knew I liked the Tarte Light Camera Lashes mascara, but I didn't have enough for the entire time. So I did throw in this highly rated anti-gravity mascara from Milani. So I've been testing that out while on vacation. It worked really well. I wore it in the water inadvertently when we were in Montana, and I didn't get, for a non-waterproof mascara, it worked very well. It didn't like give me drippy lines or anything. I don't really get too much transfer underneath the eye. Sometimes I get a little bit when it's hot and things like that, but it performs really nicely, and this is one I would actually purchase again. I do really like the shape of this brush as well. I'm assuming that the full size has a similar shape brush, because if anything, they usually do a simpler brush for the travel trial size mini, if anything. So I'm assuming that it probably has this same brush. And I really like the shape of the brush. I think it applies very nicely. It's more thickening. It is lengthening, but it's more thickening than just lengthening. My only complaint is it's a little sharp. It's a little pokey. So it's not, it's like a silicone, it's a silicone brush. It's made out of silicone, I think. And so it's not terrible, but it's a little spiky, and it wouldn't stop me from using it, but sometimes I'm applying it, and if I'm in a hurry and I've kind of caught myself, it can kind of hurt a little bit. So the other solution to that is to, just cut off the end of that and use a different spoolie to apply it. So you can use, like a disposable spoolie to apply that. Well, that was everything that I had for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Unfiltered Makeup, and please do take some time to check out those resource links in the description box below.